Need to buy more pots.
Please, please, please play as clean as possible in boss 1 hallways and boss 2. Because I don't know if we're going to have to do weird recovery in bridges, and I don't know if we're going to have to do weird recovery in Magi. Or just straight up recovery. So, please, please, please play clean.
Every time.
BC looking for 1, 2, 3. Yay! Welcome, Yatsu. What did you do? Maybe Jinja could do what you did, Yatsu. $8 Oh god. Looking for 1? 1 ready? Okay. 2650. That's in almost 20 seconds. Oh, okay. Jinja can hear now? Great. We're pulling in 10 seconds. Don't forget this fight starts off with a raid wide. Through the boss. Knockback. Be close to the boss. Through the boss. We're going away from the boss. Tank busters up front. Stack them. Use your tank invuln. Letters are going to be going through the boss. Numbers, you stay here. Away from the boss. Fox mute. Rotate. Somebody has a hot mic, by the way. Be on the right. We're going to the one-way mark after. Meteor's coming up. Don't forget the near or far. Meteors cross, away from boss. More people on the other side. Sorry. Be on the left. Stay by the one-way mark. Letters will be crossing, time mages will be dispelling the archdemons. Okie dokie. Long pause. Normally I'd do trauma. But instead we just murder. Front right after. Numbers come here, away from boss. Numbers are getting floated. Get to your statues. Go to your towers, and then we're gonna go front right. Front right. Okay. Make sure nobody's dead. We are skipping the locked room and the thief room. Please just watch out. Do not go crazy. Please just pay attention to Magitars, slow them, or Manticores rather, and dodge them. Please, please, please. I didn't tell numbers to go down to VC2, but it's up to you if you do. We've already checked for trap, right, Fox? Okay, we can pull Manticore. Don't forget to slow. Okay, Geomancer, put suspend on yourself. Make sure you are deactivating that trap while we pull the trash. We're going left, we're ignoring the right way. So we're going left. Super trap was done. Please save the ranger, they're getting attacked by ads.
Got the super though.
Saw that.
It's worth it.
You already found the other trap as well, maybe?
I bet there's one. Geomancer ads is clear.
It should be one before or after the Geomancer
After
thing.
Geomancer. That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna pull the Manticore at the Geomancer trap. Please slow the Manticore, please watch out. Play safe. You might be asking what Manticore? Oh, never mind.
Might be, but you're
On the right of the Manticore for letters.
no. Geomancer trap is done. Sorry, Red. They finally gave me a run where there isn't even a thief, and I've become a menace since then. It was yesterday.
I'm getting no insta kills either. We're gonna pull the Manticore and stay in the room, please. Do not pull it into this small hallway. Just do it in the room. Don't forget to slow it.
Oh man, they already got here.
Be on the left of the Manticore. Okay. Yeah, let's loot. It sucks, I know, but we're here for a specific purpose. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Most Aspian runs will do full clears.
It's almost 1 million in gil lost. Oh no.
Don't worry, Red. Maybe you get to pilfer the weapon and upwards.
Okay, dokie. Everyone go to your fireball spot. I know there's a lot of flexing, but assuming in the south area, please go to your spot you would go to for your fireball. Assuming I'm the fireball tower, please go to the spot that you should go to if it's a fireball for your role. I'm seeing people in the wrong spot, and this is why I'm doing it right now. I have several people in the wrong spot. I still have people in the wrong spot. Please go to your spot for fireball tower. Remember, the DPS are right now between the fireball tower and the wall, where I would be jumping. The healers would be on the sides. The tanks, I don't really care where you are, just don't get Venn diagrammed. I still see people in the wrong spot. Mirkan, I'm looking at you right now. Mirkan, can you jump up and down if you can hear me? Please jump up and down if you're currently playing a DPS job. Please jump up and down if you're playing a healer job. Okay, you can stop jumping. Please jump up and down if you normally play healer in the Fork Tower. I want you to remember what role you are on right now. Okay, you can stop jumping. Please jump up and down if you normally play DPS in the Fork Tower. Great. Okay. Last thing, remember, please, if you get the tether for Snowball, get knocked back away from it. That's all it takes. Let me do ready checks. Keep as clean as you can for boss 2. Try not to die to slimes. If you're dying to slimes, use my cheat sheet. A 13AB2C. Okay, we're setting a poll time. 36:20. Don't forget which bosses you're supposed to be targeting for your group. We're pulling in 10 seconds. Go to your boss. Main tanks, provoke your boss. Max melee from purple red. I'll call out the safeguard. You're solving opposite to your debuff. 3 will be safe. Three is safe. You have a debuff? I'm sorry. You are dead. Use my cheat sheet next time. Look where the bosses jump. We're going to go between them. A. Focus your boss. Move towards the boss that you have a tether for. Heavy raid wide incoming. Point the stack to the wall. Away from green red. Focus purple for a bit. Letters by A, numbers by 2, 3. Will be BC 2, 3 knockbacks at the end. Please pull opposite of your snowball if you're a tether. Pull to the wall. Letters good?
Number's good.
Thank you. Focus purple for a bit. Watch out. The bosses are about to jump. A. Focus your boss. Main tanks, please provoke your boss. Heavy raid wide. Stack marker on the right facing inwards. Tank buster on the left. Max melee, purple, green. Please, please, please focus up for fireball. Letters are going to be looking near letter way marks. Numbers look near numbers way marks. I'll call out the tower. BC 2-3, BC 2-3. On your DPS, we're baiting clockwise. Please don't get killed by the puddle, especially if you're a line stack. That's 1. That's 2. 3. And we're going to go back to our spots. Go back to your spots. Boss is already dead. We're just paying attention when the other ones are targetable. And we're going to watch where they jump. You can get near them if you want melee uptime. 1 Thrice-Come Rune won't kill you. Make sure your healers have at least some HP. Okay, get ready. Charlie Delta. Okay, go towards your boss. Please make sure you are mitigating this next hit. Do not walk into the wall. Please just wait for it to go away. treasure. Okay, so as a reminder, we are doing Ranger Pop on bridges, except for Section 4. What I'd really like to see in Section 4 is my tank to use Invuln, and as they provoke the bomb, they're going to run and go pop the trap that's in Section 4. Everybody else will be holding back until they see that trap get popped.
I will say it's probably a better idea to have a tank not pulling the boss to the info.
The reason why I was having the tank pull it is so that it pulls off of the split where it typically has been staying, and people get a little bit more awkward around it. I prefer it's just one clean movement.
Okay.
If I'm wrong for the future, we can always reconsider.
So for people who need to stay behind the halfway split, the 50-50 split, you want to be at the halfway point at the split so you don't die to that super.
We are placing down waymarks, by the way. Hopefully party leads can place these waymarks down. Or if they just have the Waymark Studio version. I'm just placing 4 markers all the way at the end. I don't think I need the other markers. Because everybody should just know to stand behind the Geomancer trap on the number side. And letter side just stands behind until we pop the other one. Okie dokie. So if anybody's wondering, the way I'm placing them manually, it's like super scuffed. So I'll post a picture for anybody who doesn't have like plugins. And I have to place them like 5 miles away in order to do like something like this. So if you're trying to do in the future, like this is what I'm aiming for. I know that there's more standard ones, but in general, those are where the super traps are that we're going to be popping them.
Yeah, if you're trying to put them where the super traps are, you're definitely not far enough down for like both A and D.
It's really difficult to do it, but we're going to try and make it work. The main thing is just remember the safe spots when we're popping the super traps are the letters, the break where the letters bridge is. Like that's just don't go beyond that point, even from the number side, until we've dealt with the supers up front, and then don't go past the break in the number side until we've dealt with the supers in the split, and then don't go past the like where the traps would be in the split until we've used our tank invuln to run through and pop the one up there. No, I don't want the Waymark Studio one, Uatsu, because I need to see how badly I place these markers. It's annoying, I know, but we're gonna work with what we can. Just the main tank, the tanks that we're gonna set up. So please, everyone, get behind the red line. We're going to have one dedicated main tank on both sides step past the red line. And they're going to have their stance on, and they're going to be responsible for popping the super. They're also going to be responsible for having aggro. If you do not have your invuln for some reason, because you pressed it earlier for whatever reason, I need it to be conveyed to me, and like we have to adapt from there. We can do ranger popping. It's not that we can't do ranger popping. It's the formula I'm trying to work out for any prog right now, is I'm pretty certain having my tank do it is just going to get them more positioned intelligently compared to the other version where I have them wait behind on one half of the split, and then they might not know how to pull their boss fast enough to deal with the far and close cry. That's why I'm trying to have them pull up towards the super trap, because then it's going to be a little bit easier for me to tell them which side to go to. You think the A mark is a little short?
Yeah, A isn't far enough down, and neither is D. I can tell you that right now.
Oh my gosh.
A needs to be further away.
Okay,
It's
and then you think D should be
closer.
further?
Yeah, D's also further.
Like it needs to be further towards the red wall?
Yeah, closer to where the Geomancer thing is.
It's before the Geomancer. I know it's based
but you
off
have
of-
it way too far before. Even further down. It's closer.
Oh, I see. I
Okay.
can actually use my map for the D one. So that's not so bad.
It's still slightly further down that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy with D now. A is I don't have any visuals on the actual, like if I open up my map, I don't have any visuals to work
It's
off
still
of.
slightly short, but not quite. It's
Is
about
it- it's-
2/3 of the way past the.
Check your
end of the
DMs,
split.
Daspian.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Is use my main map and just place them until I think it looks good. A's bad now.
That looks better for A.
That looks too far forward for me, but yeah,
It might be a
hopefully
bit
it's
too
fine.
far forward, but
As long as my tank's pressing invite or invulnerable.
I mean C is obviously also wrong, but it doesn't matter that much. It's just symmetrical to D.
Yeah, I'm sorry for everyone having this wait. It's just really important that I learn how to place these on vanilla so I can teach people in the future, because I think this is the way to avoid super trap memes anyways. Okay, is everyone clear on the way we're doing the super traps? Like, you're staying back until you've been cleared to move forward. We always have to stay behind where the last trap was while we're popping the next super. As long as you follow that rhythm, you're never going to get killed by a super. And then my rangers need to make sure they're not blowing up super traps while the geomancers are forward, deactivating the trap. So numbers, order of operations I'd like you to do is don't activate your trap until the numbers geo has come back after disabling the trap. And letters split, we should not be activating the trap until you've seen numbers of super go off, and then letters geos going out, and we aren't activating or popping the trap on the split until the letters geos and safety. Okay.
On the letter side at least, I will be popping the super while we're dealing with the 4 idols that the bard spun.
I would like both tanks to
It
be
will
provoking
pull
those ads. I'd like both tanks, once we've spawned the idols, the bards are going to be focused on the idols. Both tanks are going to be provoking ads towards us. It doesn't have to be my main tank, but I just need a tank to be making sure that those ads are coming towards us so that rangers aren't taking extra hits when they're about to go pop the trap.
The
Okay.
2 bogeys stay still initially, and it's just the boot that comes.
Yeah,
You have
but it still needs to be pulled off.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. Are you suggesting, Fox, that we should just make sure we do it before we even send out numbers?
Well,
Gio?
on the letter side, nobody can even go. I want to pop that super trap before the bridge spawns, so that nobody can even get close enough to it.
How do you feel,
Oh.
Suki? For
Number
letter
side?
or numbers? Yeah.
Number side, I pop it before the geo goes.
Okay, then numbers, Geo, don't move until after we pop that super trap that's in the middle of the road. Okay. So
then
Geos
the
wait
ranger can-
until we deal with those traps. And Rangers should not be detonating the split until after the Geos go and do their thing, in my opinion. I think it's just, in terms of order of operation, it's just much safer.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just in general how we're going to be doing this. So let's go back to the pre-flight. Time mages, please remember to dispel your feather duster. It's very important that we dispel that. If it gets pulled early, make sure you focus on dispelling it. Can I get OKs for my time mages? And yes, wiggle check. For the idols, we are going to be pulling the idols. My bards, once you start seeing them all start casting, you're going to be using your Romeo's Ballad. Time mages, you can slow to help out. While we are dealing with the idols, I'm going to have tanks who aren't my main tank. Just use provoke or something. Make sure we get the aggro on those ads beyond, like further down the bridge, the boots and such. Make sure we get those ads moving towards our pack, because we're going to be attacking and dealing with those ads on top of where the idols were. And while we're dealing with that, our Rangers and our Geos are going to be advancing forward and clearing the way up to the split. Once we are ready, we are going to then stay behind the split. Our tank is going to pick up the boss, and they're going to be using a sprint and running into the super trap. Once we see the explosion, that's the okay for everyone to engage on the bomb. And tanks, when you're doing that run and popping that super trap, please be careful to listen to the closer Far Cry call, because you need to make sure you're ready to pull it to the correct side, okay? Aside from that, there won't be any super trap memes if you don't run too far forward. And otherwise, the way I would like to do Section 4 is we're going to be using the inner and outer lanes for far and close, of course. And we're going to be using a technique of being away from the red wall to start for the bombshell drop. And we'll have the bosses get pulled towards the red wall after the ad spawn. Or like for the end of the cast, tanks can start pulling ahead of time. And then the next time bombshell drop goes out, we're going to pull the boss away from the red wall so that we're kind of still within lockstep of each other. Okay? Are there any questions about the general flow for there? I need 3 tanks to step forward past the red line to just be my spear baits or spear soakers because of the wild charge. So 3 tanks left to right, just line up past the red line. I just need 3 of you. I need you to stop moving so much, just choose a position, thank you. That's 3, and do I have 3 on number side? Need 1 more on number side, please. I think. I should have 3 tanks past the red line. And if you're a samurai, you can volunteer as well, I don't care. You just need to be the one in front for that spear. Okay, I've got 3 tanks there, great. Please make sure for the first 2 walls, we are doing the second innermost lane. Please somebody step forward on numbers, show which lane we are going to be soaking in. Please do not go in any other lane but the one where people are jumping up and down right now. This is where we are soaking the first 2 spears from within. Otherwise, in Section 4, we'll use outer and inner lanes exclusively. Okay? Let's do ready checks. Sorry for the slower start. I was wanting a different type of rhythm for Geo, but I was realizing that maybe it was better to just do what Suki was recommending, because that's what they're doing anyways in the clear runs. So after the super pop, if the bomb guy is near the red wall, pull it back down to start. Yeah, if you're too close to the red wall, you'll probably want to pull it down a little bit. When you're dealing with the far close, that should be after you've popped the super anyways. So just like run kind of backwards based off of which wall you're going towards. ABC 1, 2, 3. We'll set a pull time of 38:20. We're pulling in 20 seconds. Watch out for early pulling the feather dusters, please. My mages, get ready to dispel. We're going to be pulling the feather dusters now. Pull. Mitigations. My rangers should be popping the normal trap that's in front of this wall.
I think I got it already.
My rangers should be dealing with the traps are at the edge of the section just in front of us.
Letters got it. I only saw
Numbers.
1 on numbers.
Yeah, can numbers just test 1 more? I only saw 1 as well.
Drop the bird in the middle of the bridge. Looks good.
Okay, we're pulling idols. We're pulling idols. Time mage is slow. Bards get ready. Stun once they all start casting. Please provoke the bogeys and boots towards us, and we're going to be popping those traps with rangers.
pull back slightly, Carrie.
Pull back indeed, yeah. We're dealing with the boots and the bogies on top of the idols here. Do we get both traps? Okay.
Letters at least is done.
Okay, letters, Gio, you can go open up the side. Letters, Gio can put suspend on themselves. Okay. Once our letters Geo is back, we can start popping the supers. Please stay back.
Wait,
Please stay back.
wait.
We're popping the supers and both sides of the split. Please pop both sides of the split. Have we done it on letter or numbers?
Yeah, numbers, super is done, I know.
Okay. Everyone be on the outer walls. We're going to have our tank run forward with sprint. They're going to grab the Progenitrix and then also pop the super trap with an invuln, okay? Get ready,
One.
tanks, and go. Well, inner walls, everyone on the inner lane. Unfortunate. Okay, get ready, pull them towards the red wall. Another spear, and then we're going into another near far. Okay, I'll improve the call out. Far, outer. Be under the boss on the outer wall. Don't forget to mitt. Spear will be incoming. We have another bombshell drop coming out, and we're going to pull them away from the red wall. Pull them away from the red wall.
It's on blue. Anything. But 10%, I think.
We'll probably have to wait till after the spear, unless if all of letters can go inner. Probably fourth now. Thank you, that's it. No, of course. Outer walls, outer walls, outer walls. Guys, outer walls. Outer walls, in case. Don't worry about the fire.
If we can get Elquina up. Chemist,
Pull them towards the red
Yeah.
wall.
okay.
They're pretty even. You guys can just go for it.
Well, we have small bombs, so. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's some weird scuff that happened there, but whatever. Just raise anybody that's dead. Things that I didn't like from what I saw was, I guess because the bomb was more centered, my tank struggled to pull them towards one wall or the other. I'm thinking I might honestly just have my tanks run all the way up towards the red wall. Like after they pop, they just stop moving, and then they just run all the way up front with it.
We've got like 3 chemists on this side that are down. If we can start with those, then we can get more the reses faster.
We had some weird
Yeah.
aggro stuff going on too. I don't know what was going on with numbers, but I pulled aggro, like
Yeah.
not as a tank. So
Can we please have some of the chemists that are up come to letter side and get the 3 chemists on letter side?
The main tank died on the number side, and probably the other
Right
tank
away,
that tried
yeah.
picking up. Yeah, the other tank that tried to pick up just didn't have tank stance on. Would be my assumption.
That
of
would
what
that would
happened
make
there.
sense, yeah. So did the main tank die because they were a Dark Knight and they needed a heal?
Well, they
Is
were
that
dark.
why?
No, they took
But-
a spear hit. They took us 2 spear hits in a row.
Oh, they still had a Vuln? No, I thought you were saying they died at the very start. They
Yeah, they
died.
died at the very start. Like they popped the big bomb, and then the other big bomb died, and then they died like very shortly after. So I don't really know what happened.
Oh,
Hmm.
at the start, yes, Ellie did die because they used pledge.
Oh, pledge.
Hit-
Oh, they didn't use tank invuln. They
Yeah.
used pledge. I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Or-
both
yeah,
tanks are gonna
not-
get
not
hit
Ellie,
by
sorry,
both
not Ellie.
supers.
Oh, we lost Hataru. I'm sorry to see that, Hataru.
Hataru did the pledge, took an auto, took the trap, and then died to the second. So
Nah, you gotta not be afraid of Dark Knight invuln. Otherwise, it's not a sustainable mid plan,
Yeah.
right?
Because the 2 tanks going out and popping them are gonna get hit by both super traps, no matter what, right? So,
Hataru wasn't Knight though, right?
and then
They
also
were the
autos.
They were a Knight. Okay. Do I have? Is my other tank in Hataru's group confident on how to do tank mitt for Dragon? Otherwise, I can set up a backup method.
It's Ellie. They said yes.
Okay, then I will let you do the mitigation, Ellie, and sorry if you die. Okay, can I have my main tanks? Ideally my knights plus Ellie standing over here. They will have their stances on.
Harry is getting night buff.
That's okay.
Fair night.
Alright. Five tanks, okay. Just a reminder, tanks, if you are new here, I've started advertising specifically for ads phase. My tanks, I need you to not just pull straight back with your ad. I need you to do an offset from the waymark that you pick up your ad at. I'll explain what I mean. But this is the main thing that I've been seeing, in my opinion, cause problems for Dragon. Oh my gosh, I just removed my waymarks after placing them all. 1 second. If I was the tank picking up the ad at 2, I want you to pick up your ad, and you should just be aiming to stand between 2 and 3 and move back to the wall from there, okay? If you're the tank at 1 and you're picking up your ad, stand between the 1 and the 2 and move back to the wall from there, okay? Just stand clockwise in between the waymark and the next waymark before you move back to the wall. The reasoning for that is it's going to put you in better positions when those lines come out. Because if you imagine, if you pull back when you're in front of a waymark, there's a 1 in 4 chance that you're going to have to move. And the problem that we have in ads from tanks is that they make a 50-50 choice of one direction or the other when they move to dodge it. And the problem is it ends up with ads too close to each other, giving them that tether. And we don't want that. Are there any questions from what I'm describing? This tank positioning, I feel like, is the main crux that a lot of people keep on, or at least like Morsha and I keep on talking about in leadership. Okay, aside from that, let's do ready checks. I know we have the DC. We just want to make sure everybody else is ready. It's just a bard that's DC'd. How many lives did they have? Oh, there's 2 DCs. I'll give them a little bit. I'm not in that much of a rush to to reduce the number of lives we have when we're going into the Magi. Just a reminder, though, we are doing the skip for Lockwards. We're not dropping soup. 26 minutes, we would have had enough time, yeah. We have 46 minutes, and then this fight's 6 minutes, the other fight is 8 minutes. That's 14. Should get you 32 minutes to do all of soup and Lockwards. Not that bad. But because I have to make sure everyone's on the same page for our C-square strats for Magitar, I'm preferring the extra time.
Hey, I'm one of the DCs. I should be back in a sec. My power went off for a second.
No worries. Are you the bard that DC'd that was speaking?
I'm regular Bard. I'm a Bard Sam.
I'm gonna, once our 1DC is back, I'm gonna do a poll from there. We unfortunately do not have time to wait for what I imagine is just another DPS player, right? Yeah, I'm not worried about DPS players. I care more about my tank players. As it is, we're gonna get data now with one square with 5 tanks and one square with 6 tanks, which is actually useful anyways, so it's fine. I agree with you, Yitsu. I think you only need one ranger for bridges. You also don't need a ranger for hallways, right?
Yeah, I mean, arguably you don't need a ranger at all.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do ranger popping, you need 2 for hallways, assuming you want to pop them
Yeah.
for hallways.
But I mean, the main
But
thing
you
is
could
if
also
I'm
just not.
in an any prog and I get through boss 2 and one of my any prog rangers is dead, I'm okay with that. Right? Like everything else afterwards, I don't need 2 rangers for.
Yes,
It's only hallways where it's like having an extra ranger is good.
I've
Right.
done both sides of bridges.
Right, we're gonna set a pull time of 22:50. That's in 30 seconds. Get your food. We are pulling in 10 seconds. Lusovia, are you there? Start this fight with a raid wide. Please, Mitt. We're baiting north-south. Get ready to dodge sides. Dodge. Go back in front of the 2. I'll be saying a waymark. Do not move until I say go. The puddles do not hurt you. 4. Go. Get behind the 4 waymark from this side. And then we're going to go through the waymark. Through the waymark. Tank Buster, please mitt. Please put out Addles, Feints, Mage Mashers. And then get in front of the 2 waymark. The Tank Busters do not cleave. Please bait in front of the 2 waymark. I'll be saying a waymark, do not move until I say go. 4, do not move. Dodge, sides. Hug the spiky puddle, hug the spiky puddle. We're going to stay here until we see 4 get cleaved. When 4 is cleaved, move onto the 4 waymark. Go onto the 4 waymark. After we see the last burst, we're going to go towards the middle. Move towards. Please put out mitigation. Addles, Feints. Okay, boss is getting recentered. Tanks, please go towards your waymarks. The knights, rather. And our Ellie. Letters are by B, numbers by 2. We're burning down the middle ad. Don't forget your raid buffs. A1 cleave first. A1 cleave first. Letters A, numbers 1. A1 counter, C3 clock after. A1 counter, C3 clock. D4 cleave, letters get towards D, numbers get towards 4 waymark. Don't walk into the line AoE, you want to be near it though. Get to your tower. A1 is counter, C3's clock. A1 counter, C3 clock. Invuln tanks, invuln. Kill any golems that are up, and then we're dealing with sprites. When these sprites hit the middle, can I have a bard from the middle of the arena, under the dragon, press their Romeo's Ballad? Romeo's Ballad, please, thank you. Okay, put out some mitigations. You can spread a little bit. See if you get marked. After you've noted if you're marked or not, please go in front of the 2 waymark. Go in front of the 2 waymark. I'll be calling it a waymark. Do not move until I say go. Four. Go. Please be behind the 4 if you are marked. Please stay still, otherwise everyone else move through the waymark. Go. Free your friends in their icy prison. We have a raid wide coming out. Please put out mitt for it, and then please get in front of the 2 waymark. Remember your order of operations. We're going to be baiting in front of north-south. We'll dodge sides. Then we'll dodge to the cardinal that's called safe. Then we do our static towers. Get ready to dodge sides at the next cast. Go sides. North-south after, north-south. Go to your tower, take your tower. Then we're going to go east-west. East-west. Bait east-west. Stay east-west, bait east-west. We're staying here. Get ready. Move north-south. Move to north-south. Don't be on top of a puddle. Stay north-south until you see 2 AoEs. That was 1. That was 2. Go to your tower. After the tower, go east-west. East-west. We have a raid wide coming out, and then a tank buster. Mitigations. Tanks, get ready for the tank buster. Lots of it. Plenty of time, we're fine. Okay, don't forget to pick up your treasure. Did we lose more people from that one tower that exploded? Anyone not have lives left? Can somebody say something? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
hear you.
Thank you. Alrighty. We're popping that super up ahead. Please don't be close to it. Is my thief away from it?
Is there a tank ready to pull? Because there's a good chance I'm gonna pull. Or please rescue me.
Okay.
Oh!
Save my ranger.
There's Katina on my stone.
He lost the samurai, that's fine. Okay, have we cleared west? We're clearing west still. Has east been cleared?
I'm not certain I saw some army over there.
Okay, we will have all of our samurais or cannoneer. I don't think we have Oracle, right?
East is done.
We do not have Oracle. We are going to have all of our samurais, cannoneers, and a tank headed towards the west. Everyone else can go towards the southwest. Please slow the Wraith in the southwest. Also bring it towards the wall. Hopefully we just insta-kill this berserker. Okay, thank God. Wait, somebody returned after we killed boss 3? That's hilarious. I didn't see what the lockboards locks were. If anybody wants to write them out in the chat. Please put another slow, lingering resentment. Get out of it. Go, go, go. It's fast. Thank you, Suki. Can I have a group with 2 healers? Please step past the northwest red line. Looks like Suki's group. Okay, Suki's group, please go over there. If you are in Suki's group or Ravi's group, please do not be going to east. Do I have a time mage headed to the east right now? Can somebody confirm there's a time mage headed towards the east? Thank you. We can open up on the knight with a dispel and pull it to the back wall and
Yeah, there's definitely something buggy happening with Discord. I keep
oh for sure, yeah.
disconnecting and reconnecting.
Forget there's a donut after. Please dispel. We're already dispelled. Awesome. Watch out, it's about to face a direction. Don't be in front of it. Do not be in front. Don't be in front of it. Okay, we're doing bats. Throw your money. Rangers can use their crit up. LBs if we had any. I need a thief to steal the guardian weapon's weapon. Please don't die to it. Slow it and watch out for the next AoE. It's a late telegraphed. Don't be in front. It's got hands. Do not be in front of it.
The hands are so scary.
Okay, 131 on the east. Let's go, Red. Congrats on the glam. It's a low chance to get that. Need one more person on the east platform. I need one more person on the west and one more person on the southwest. Right. We are only doing one cycle, so I'll be just setting up a slightly different version of lockboards. This is not my typical style, but I'm just going to do it. Can I please have my A1 tanks on the left, my B2 tanks in the middle, and my C3 tanks on the right? Okay, can I have one P ranged in A1? Can my knights jump up and down? All of my knights, please jump up and down. Okay, you will be my first interrupts. Can I have all of my non-knights that are up front jumping up and down? You will be my second interrupt. We're going to do a 1 knights interrupt, and then we're going to do non-knights interrupt, and then we'll do knights interrupt, and then non-knight interrupt. Red wants to unlock. Okay, I'm going to activate the device. We are unlocking on the first cycle. Sorry for those who want more Sanguinite. Just not this run. I guess I should have done calls, but thanks for not messing up, everyone. Knights are the next. Knights are interrupting this next set. Non-knights are doing this set. Knights get ready for the last set in case if it's unlocked slow. Knights get ready. Okay. Please let... I think Suki wants to go invuln up front, so please just let Suki go invuln up front. Okay. We have one Sanguinite to our left. 2 Sanguinite or 4 Sanguinite to our right. We're going to do Sanguinite first. Please go west first. Don't go that way. Go the other way first, Thief. Thief? Okay, great. We have at least one here. Great. Watch out for the trap that could be in front of the personal spoils.
I do it.
Okay. You can open up the dead Oracle room if you want, but there's nothing there. I guess it's the map room, but whatever. Yeah, there's no traps past the real field wall.
Are you happy, Red? You got to do things. There's one still somewhere, I think.
Okie dokie, everyone. We are doing the Sea Magi strats. That's what we came here for. We have only one shot at it, I would say, because there's a lot of people dying, and I'm not really going to care about recovering, even if it does go poorly. So just play well, Smiley. We're just going to be raising people and just go burn through your lives if you need to, right? Just don't die, Smiley. No, in all seriousness though, the goal is to make this an any prog strat, and hopefully an any prog strat can just get through, and so that's why we're doing some of these strats differently up front. So please use your ABBA markers, and I'll be going over all the things, but we are going to be confirming everyone can hear me in VC, just because I know some people are having issues.
Hey.
Alright. Just make sure everyone is ready to listen to what we're doing. What do you mean by normal ABBA versus all using C? We are doing the Sea Magi strat in here. Nez, if you're in VC, hopefully you can hear me. Okay, great. I'll be going over what's different shortly. You're using the ABBA markers. We're not using the BAT markers. We're using the ABBA markers. The reason why I want to use the ABBA markers is because it puts the C marker kind of more middle of the square. I like it slightly more than the BAT version. So we're, as a group, we're still going to be solving from the C square primarily. The only things that you probably aren't going to be doing from your square as of right now are daggers. You'll probably do from your own square because of the purple waymarks that you'll have. And also canisters we'll be doing from our own original squares. So A1 groups for A, B2 groups are B, C3 groups are C. Okay, so just to go over the mechanics that we're doing differently, we are doing C staff. We are not doing center. We are not doing ABBA staff. What that means is after the axe blow, we're going to all stand on C. After the lance blow, we all stand on C. That's going to be the place where we all will stand on top of. Please make sure you put out at least some shield out. Please put out much more shield and mitigation for the second hit. The reason why we put more shield and mitigation for the second hit is because there's a raid wide right after. And, you know, it makes sense. Putting more mit equals less damage. For Rune Axe, we are doing baited Rune Axe. I need 3 people, ideally P ranges, to step on the blue button. You'll be my A square baiters. 3 people to be on the blue button to say they're going to bait from A. I need 2 more people. That's 1. Okay. I need 1 more person. Ideally P range. Doesn't have to be. I don't care. I have Runeth, I think, is P range. Probably is easier. Okay. I still need at least 1 more ranged person. Red wants to do that. Okay, Red, be on the blue button. I need 2 people. Probably my tanks. 2 tanks from the B square. I recommend it, just because you're already going to be there, so no need to move afterwards. If you are a tank on the B square, please stand on the yellow button. Alright, we have enough tanks. I need only 2 tanks. You can have 3, it doesn't matter, but probably only want 2. Okie dokie. So these people are going to be the only people that we put on those A and B squares. Everyone else is going to be on C. We are going to go from C, and then after we see the big circle go off and damage the floor, like outside of the squares, everyone on C who doesn't have a spread marker is going to move off the square close to the boss, After the small spreads activate in those squares, they're going to go and join everybody else off the square close to the boss. And then everybody is going to go to the A square with the exception of the 3 remaining debuffs. The big circle will once again go behind the purple button, and the small circles will return to the square they were on at the start. So if you have the short circle on the C square, you're going to take it on the C square to start, and then join the party for the rest of the movement. If you have the long debuff, which is like 20 seconds from the C square, you are going to go back to the C square after you've dodged the lance blow. Please do not move off of your square early until the first big circle activates. That tends to be a common problem. People think it's going to happen faster than it actually is. It's very slow to come out. Just be careful about that. And also, please, for these spread AoEs, if you are a small circle spread AoE on A, B, or C, make sure your circle is completely contained within a square at the end of the mechanic. If you're at the wrong square, I'd prefer you to commit to the square that you ended up at that doesn't have everybody in it versus any other resolution. Because if you have your circle half on, half off, you're going to kill people. So don't do that. Are there any questions with baited Ruin Axe from the C square? The main thing I'm just going to be telling people is, in general, we'll be staying by the C square after Sage's staff, and then you're not going to have to really run over. It's just tanks, you're going to have to go back to your square to deal with the Ruin Axe autos, and then non-baiters, you can come back to the C square if you don't want to potentially get the A square debuff. Okie dokie. For Holy Lance, this is going to be the newer strat that we're trying. Everybody's going to be doing Holy Lance from C, with the exception of my tanks. Can I please have all my Ruin Axe baiters please go behind the purple line? Can I have all my letters tanks go to the blue button? All of my numbers tanks go to the yellow button. Letters tanks, what you will be doing is you'll be going to the A square after the Holy Lance autos. I need all of my letters tanks to go to the A square. All my numbers tanks will go to the B square. You are going to be doing your stacks as a group of like 5 or 6, and you're going to be taking bigger amounts of damage because there's less of you. I recommend before that first stack goes off, you press a shortment. If you come close to death, you're probably going to want to use an invuln for the next 2 hits. If you don't come close to death, you can try and gamble on the second hit to see if you're not going to die. If you do die, I'm sorry, we'll just raise you and we'll just be fine from there. If you don't die, you can still use your tank invuln for the very last stack if you're nervous. I don't know how much healing is going to be there. I don't know how much damage is going out. This is what we're testing here today. So I recommend shortment for the first hit and use your tank invuln for either the second and or the third. Your invuln can cover both technically. And if you're going to do that, you have only 2 seconds of wiggle room to press it, and you should press it based off of the lances that are activating. I don't really have much more to tell you how to avoid it, but just do your best and try not to die. Are there any questions from my tanks who are doing the A and B square movement? Alright. So, as a reminder, everybody on the C square, we are doing the C square movement. What that means is, for the lance blow, we are all going to be off the C square near that 1 way mark for the lance blow. Immediately after lance blow's cast finishes, we get onto our square, getting ready to get off of our square. So we get onto our square immediately. As soon as we see the outer floor pulse from the first lance, we all get off our square towards that blue button in the stack. You want to be under the stack if you can. After we see 3 lances trigger in the C square, we're going to go back into the C square. And from there on out, we're just AFKing and making sure that our stack markers don't overlap outside of our square for the rest of the mechanic. The only time we have to do anything afterwards is at Axe Blow. For B square and A square, please make sure you're doing your respective movements. If you don't know what your movement for A square and B square is right now, tanks, please jump up and down. Okay, I'm not going to go over it. C square, our mission is just make sure we do not overlap outside of our square. I mean, it's true for all A and B squares are also doing the same. But because there's so many of us in C, we need to really make sure we're not doing that because we are the full army. We are doing stack all stages, but we're meeting at C instead of center. Yes, we are using the C waymark. We're doing the C waymark for staff. We're doing the C waymark for initial Runac spot, and we're doing the C waymark for initial Holy Land spots for anybody who's effectively not a tank or my baiters at certain points in time. Are there any questions about any of the non-standard strats we are doing today? Alrighty, I need one tank, please, to just step forward over here on top of me to be my main tank with stance on. We will be doing letters out, numbers in for Forked Fury. For A1 canister, who's taking it? I'm not Knight and the only tank in one. Is my my A tanks are going to have it covered, right? My A tanks can Knight Mitt themselves and pledge their co-tank. You're going to pledge Xana, right? Carry, and then you'll Knight Mitt? Yeah, good. Yeah, so A should be covered. If they're not, then just somebody sacrifice yourself for the cause. If you have 3 lives, it's okay to die. That's fine. We're only doing 1 pull anyways. Unless if this pull goes really, really badly, then maybe we can do a second. Wiggle check has been called. Make sure your night buffs have been refreshed. And is there anything else I'm missing? I feel like I went through everything, right? I feel like I did.
You did C staff, right? Data staff.
Yeah, we did see staff at the start. Alright. Ready checks, everyone. Don't forget that the fight starts with the raid wide, so mid it. But we are going to just start the fights from our squares. You'll probably find it easier to dodge daggers from your square you're used to. Or might be used to.
Ooh, chick.
Oh, that's an R, not a Y. A. If okay, yeah, thanks, Anna. AB23 looking for 1 and C. I think 1 already said ready. Is C ready? Yeah, no worries, Red. Okay. Okay, we are setting a poll time. PT will be 15:20. That's in 30 seconds. My main tank will have their stance on. Make sure the boss is centered. We're pulling in 16 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, go to your square, prepare for the raid wide. Don't forget your potted 2-minute. That's the raid wide. We have random autos. All tanks will be participating in autos, please. Don't forget you're using your 90 mitts plus your short mitt. Close autos, tanks in. 3 hits. That's 1. That's 2. 3, dagger time. 4, go to your 4. Hug that line as close as possible. That's the first dagger. That's the second. Gonna go back of our square, back of our square. And then go to your A, B, or C marker. Go to your A, B, or C marker, and then we're gonna be doing lance blow in a moment. Okay, on the edge of the hitbox, Letters out, numbers in. Tank Buster, be close. Then 2 close autos, 2 close autos. Please raise anyone that's dead. Yellow canister, yellow canister. Oh, okay, we're fine. Okay, everyone on C. Everyone go to C. We are doing Sage's Staff from C. We're gonna first solve the Axe Blow or Lance Blow, and then we go to C after. The Charlie marker. The Lance Blow, get off the square, be close. Go to Charlie, go to Charlie. Put out Submit. Next up, Axe Blow. Go backwards, Axe Blow. Go to Charlie, put out Mitigation, put out Mitigation. Lots of mitigation, heals, go back, or sorry, rather, stay on C, tanks go to your square. Tanks go to your square, on the hitbox everyone. It's going to be close autos, tanks be more in. I need one more tank on C, okay, there we go. Okay. Just wait for 3 autos, 3 close autos. Baiters be on your square, everyone else be on C.
We need an extra baiter. That was a tank left A too early.
Party is off the square. Everyone off square. Everyone go to A. Okay, can we get a chemist raised in the south? Orc Fury, just sack a chemist and then raise the chemist. Just stay out, Elquina. Just take the... prep a chemist. Please, do we have a chemist prepped?
We can have Elquina take the close auto.
Well, it's too late. Just prep one of the chemists that's dead.
Red is dead and has a raise.
I think my callouts were just wrong today. I should have just improved them, that's all.
We had a tank.
We're not recovering, we're just wiping the south, so make sure chemist is prepped.
Yeah, and then one of our baiters just took the auto. That's what happened there.
It's okay. Please just walk out of the room. Watch out for that raid wide. You should be fine. Just heal yourself up if you need to. Okay. I mean, but is the example what could go wrong in an any prog? So the callouts can be improved to stop that from happening, right? It's my first time calling from the C square, so it happens. By the way, I know the fight enrages at 8:30. I'm actually inclined to have us try and do Holy Lance and then just get booted out, even if we don't clear. So I'm not going to necessarily rush to get us going, but I do want to see Holy Lance. That's understandable, Ellie. And that's okay, Mav. If you have to drop, you have to drop.
Maybe calling them the auto squares.
Yeah. Can I see all my letters tanks on the blue button, all my numbers tank on the yellow button, please? While we're waiting, I need to know how many we have.
Party 1 right now has no tanks.
Okay, we need to send a tank to Party 1 for sure.
Do we have enough tanks to do?
Actually, do we need to send a tank to Party 1? We don't, right? It doesn't matter. No, we don't need to send a tank over
don't
there.
We
think
just
so.
need A to determine.
Three tanks only seems kind of brutal, though.
Are we gonna do Holy Lands?
The only way we can do Holy Lance with this setup here is, like, we can still try just to see what happens. But mostly what your goal is, as long as we have 2 knights on B, we do, right? So the goal here would be my 2 knights in numbers are going to use their tank invulns for Holy Lance. So you're going to use your short mitt, hopefully you don't die, and then you'd use your tank invulns for the next stacks. Just time it the best you can if you are able to. And then pretty much what we do is we just have, or sorry, no, you don't use your tank invulns. I'm dumb. Use your knight mitt for the next hits. You can use it for the first hits too if you want. You can use your tank invuln, and then you just pledge yourselves for the canister itself, if that makes sense what I'm trying to describe. It should only deal 240k unmitted. Yeah, it's not that much damage. So does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Is if you're gonna do the Holy Lance as a group of 3, I really want to just commit Knight Mitt to like 1 or 2 of the stack hits, and then use your tank invuln for the last one, and then use your Knight Pledge for the canister, and then you would use your 40% plus your short mitt for the Forked Fury. Party B has no healers now. Can we send a healer over to Party B? Is there a healer that's comfortable to go over there? Okay, Alcuina's gonna go over to B. We honestly don't have enough time anyways for Holy Lance at this point. Let's just give up. Everyone just return. We'll just come back to this. As I said, I'm not going to be able to go back into this for like another hour and 15 minutes. But I don't. If you want to stay in the alliance for the next run, feel free, and then we can recruit from there. Otherwise, I'll probably try and pull people out later. Yeah. I mean, it's the Ruin Axe. I can improve calls, and I can improve explanation. I feel like a lot of people were self-confessing that they were just doing it wrong and not the intended way anyways, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, that's fine for now.
I do feel like having to get an extra baiter on A probably confused comms if nothing else slightly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at a certain point in time, I'm okay if it just wipes, right? So.
Science is fun.
Yeah, science.
Just it's so hard going all that way only for us to wipe.
That's science, though.
Before we got to do the science itself on the mechanic I wanted it for, right? Because it's like we had a bad recovery or bad issue on bridges, and then Dragon was weird. Somebody missing a tower on Dragons was weird. I mean, multiple people there that should be getting that tower. And then the Magitar confusion is understandable, right? But we also had people dying to boss 2, and the boss 1 deaths were just kind of hard to not make. So understood 2 of those boss 1 deaths.
For bridges, I still think I like your tank just pulling it back to the split first, and then having either a ranger or another tank do pop the super for the 4th, better than having the initial tank doing it.
Yeah. I think there is some value to it for sure.
Because part of it is like the pledge issue you're talking about, and also like those two tanks are both taking an auto and like possibly hitting each other with the super trap and everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, if that tank dies, all of a sudden that ad is just going anywhere. Because you don't really
Also-
want to like try to have a backup main tank for that.
I also just, especially in like an any prog and people aren't necessarily paying as close attention as they should be, somebody's gonna fucking gap close to the boss as soon as it gets pulled, and then they're just gonna die to the super trap, you know?
I mean, with most parties popping traps now, that should happen less and less. The gap close, but yeah. The
But
main
this is for any prog we're talking about, right?
Yeah, any prog. Well, any prog should be in call or used
For
to.
sure, but I just feel like
I always
somebody's
assume
fucking
any
gap close to
prog,
it.
even if they're in call, aren't listening. Right?
I assume
So-
any progs only have half a brain. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like, because it's not about them not listening out of malicious intent. It's about them not understanding what's being said, right?
Or they
In the
get
moment they're overwhelmed or something, and they're just not hearing what's being said. So that's why it's like, I think doing the early pop is definitely, it's got a lot of values because I can cut out the fat of some of my like don't pop super trap stuff in my pre-flight. And like next time I'll be even more concise with exactly what we're doing. It's just I was hemming and hawing about how much I wanted like the ordering of my geomancers and my rangers. And
You can order it however you want to, Daspian. It's just the geomancer I play with, we are in sync and we just do it how we do it.
no, I know, but what I'm looking for is from
my
the calls how it will feel to tell a geomancer to go open the bridge, right?
Yeah, my
So-
instinct is just because on letter side, you probably want to pop that super before the geomancer does anything on even on number side, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I feel like you should just do the same thing on number side, right?
I also have a feeling like the way is for the rangers to just pull with the detonate.
Yes.
Because I was calling
Yeah.
for provoke, and I feel like my tanks either couldn't reach or something else.
Well, okay, so what happens is the ranger pulls and the boot comes towards you, and they can easily voke off the boot, but it's the two
Yeah.
other guys that are going to be aggroed on the ranger, and they're just going to stop there and cast for a bit before they
Yep.
eventually come over. So I
Yeah.
got some autos
Correct.
from those two. That's what happened today. The boot was pulled off, no problem.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that, but I think that was the main thing I was worried about. But I think it's just we are going to have rangers pull, and we are going to just direct our main tanks to provoke the boot that's incoming.